have learned that you can remove the Hot Wheels from the card without damaging the card. Okay, so the magic happens when you take acetone. In this case, it is virtually pure acetone. So we'll pour some in this container here. Alright, and then we take a Q-tip. Get it nice and soaked. Now I'm going to do it on this first one here, this Chrysler Pacifica. Mostly because I don't really care about the car. And finding where the blister pack is, so right about there, we will basically spread it right there. All the other videos I watched said just do 3 sides. So you can see how it's bleeding through there. And the reason acetone is used is because it won't leave damage on the card, whereas water would make it bubble up and cause damage. So there's that. We can see that it's bleeding through on there. Notice how it's darker than it is up here. Then we just join the two together. Alright. For the most part, it looks like it worked. Except for that little bit right there. Peels itself away. Alrighty. And then we can remove the vehicle. Maybe, hopefully, theoretically. Well, there we go. Alrighty. Now, let's try this one here. I've got a couple of these. So, the Koenigsegg Gemera. You can see how it's mostly glued on the bottom there. From what I read, PVA glue is what you want. I don't know if this is PVA. On the internet search, it suggests that this specific Gorilla Glue is not considered PVA, but the wood glue is. So, since we have this Pacifica, let's just try to re-glue it and see what happens. Basically follow the original lines of where the blister pack was. Alright. The idea is that it dries clear. You don't want anything to dry and then be some other color. Alright, kind of smeared a bit, but like I said, I honestly don't care about this car here. Got it to practice on. And then generally it said use binder clips on these two edges here and pinch here. So we'll just let that sit there for a bit. Let's try the Gemera now. We'll go to the edge, which is right there and to there. Let's try a slow approach this time. Alright, let's see what happens now. Good, good. So far. No, didn't have enough. Alright, so the trick, I guess, is to really give it a soak down. If it's not fully soaked in, it pulls away, and that's not what you want. But the sides here, you can see how it just released it. And then we basically just tilt the car out and call it good. Alright, let's practice on a few more, shall we? We will be drilling these guys out at some point. Here's our Pacifica. I mean, it looks okay. You can obviously tell it was white right there. Right in there. So, alright, well, oh well, whatever. We'll just rip that out and add that to the to be drilled pile. Alright, here's a couple more that I don't particularly have a care about keeping in the package. This one, a Maisto that I got at the local dollar store, and an Arkham Asylum Batmobile. It looks like it's pretty well soaked in there, especially on that side. Alright, again, we'll do the top here. I don't want to try the bottoms because it looks like it's the most glued. I think the trick is to get it when it's still wet. Alright. I can feel it's pulling still on that corner. Okay, there we go. And it's pretty much just pulled out. Alright, there we go. I guess just, yeah, just like that. Got some pull away there. Alrighty. There. Just watch it slowly darken. See how it darkens there? Boom. It's just kind of phew. And I read that this only works on the cards like this that are paper on the back. By the time I get the top all done, the sides have gone back. Alright, let's see here. That worked quite well. Blister pack we can see is about right there. So I'm just gonna put it right there. Alright. Let's see what happens. Oh, it explodes. Okay. Alright. Yes and no. Still wasn't fully dissolved there. Oh well, whatever. I wonder if acetone dissolves paint. Should we see if it dissolves paint too? Let's try the Chrysler Pacifica, and we'll just do the hood here. You can see some pinky on the Q-tip there. A little bit more. It's the first time I've tried to remove paint without taking the vehicle apart. Alright, I'm just gonna let the Q-tip and acetone sit there while we try another one. Alright, here's a 2017 Camaro ZL1. Nope, still didn't work. It's like we're not getting enough liftage. It's going through, but it's not actually dissolving the glue. At some point I'll perfect it. Alright, let's check the Pacifica here. Is it gonna... Well, it seems to take some of the paint off, like the top layer, but I don't see it pulling all of the paint off. Maybe I can let it soak in there. We'll throw it in our thing over here, fill it up with acetone, and let it soak for a bit after we drill one out. A 2011 Mini Countryman. slow soak here. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, it's like on the sides seems to work, but the top part is always just a little bit weird. Okay, maybe I should try it on the bottom. Give it a shot here. No. Well. Yeah. Alright, well, there's a mini Countryman for dismantling purposes. Alright, we'll try one more. This one with the non-full 100% acetone. Alright, here's some not 100% acetone. We have acetone, but it also has water, propylene carbonate, and those other things in it. Fragrance. Yeah, it smells like pretty death. Okay. Let's put some of this in here. Alright, I've got quite a few of these ones also. Porsche 935. So, this is the not 100% acetone. Let's see how this one goes. That's when it starts pulling the, like that right there. Alright, sweet. Getting better. Alright, so for the future we will need normal polish remover that's not 100% acetone, but that is fragrance free. Alright, after about an hour, you can kind of see this line right here. It's kind of a little darker than the overall ink on the card, but it does show that there is something there, or was. Not so much with that one. Definitely with this one, you can see it. Kind of like a ridge stain there. And not so much that one either. So some of them do, some of them don't. I guess that's just a risk we'll have to take. What about the Gemera? Yep, Gemera shows it. Kind of almost like a bathtub ring of discoloration there. Alright, one other technique I thought of. I don't know if it's going to work, but let's find out. I'm going to call this one the baptism approach, because I'm just going to take this Ford Focus RS. Whew, that is pungent, a pungent liquid there. Well, that method definitely worked. I mean, it feels like it's starting to dissolve the blister there. Probably should have been wearing gloves, but oh well. So yes, that method definitely works a little too well. So we'll just pull the car out. Oh yeah, it is melting the paint off of the chassis there, or it's just melting the chassis itself. Yeah, it's melting the car. And the plastic there. But we're not getting any paint rubbed off, so oh well. Yes, it does work, but no, it doesn't. Technically, yes, but literally, no. We also have the card right there that's completely discolored, on the bottom anyway. You can definitely see it on the top there also. Yeah, look at that. It's just completely starting to really discolor the blister there. Yeah, that Car did not like that one bit.